Howdy, y'all. Lone Star Rider here. I'm live. All right, we're gonna get business out of the way. Number one, y'all can follow me at any time by going to LoneStarRider.com and clicking on where is Lone Star Rider. When you go to that page, there'll be a link, two links there, one or the other. If one don't work, try the other one. It says where the hell is Lone Star Rider? And there is Papa Texas with the wrench. How you doing, man? It's good to see you, buddy. Um, also, I am on Instagram, and that is Lone Star Rider. And I am on Facebook, which is Lone Star Rider, and also for Twitter. You can follow me on all of those. I'm doing a post almost. No, I am doing pictures on pouring down rain there. Sorry to hear that. Hey, sis, my sister is online. Yay! Um, so you can find all my social media basically with Lone Star Rider. So that is, I think, all the business I need to say. Hi, sis. I feel a whole lot better from being sick earlier this week, but I still got that crud in me and don't want to go away. So, but I do feel a whole lot better. And I know I'm going to have to repeat this because other people are going to get on in line and go, hey. Well, I'm going to get started here shortly. I was waiting for a couple more people to hop on. If they don't, I'm just going to go ahead and go. Unless y'all have any questions. I already answered the sick question. I feel better. Um, I think that was Tuesday. I was sick, I think. On Saturday, I met the Massachusetts prepper and his wife, Sandra. Both those guys are awesome. Thanks, Papa. I appreciate that. Um, I was really glad to meet him and his wife. His wife has a fire truck. I mean, who owns a fire truck? Yeah, you got to love Massachusetts Prepper. Yeah, he has a great channel. Uh, he's got a whole bunch of things in the works, and I'm not supposed to say anything. All right, let's see here. Um, what else happened? Oh, I went to Natural Bridge State Park right there, not very far from Massachusetts Prepper, because they said to. He told me to go ahead and check that out. Yeah, he's got a bunch of that everywhere. It's on the shelves. Um, it's on the table we ate at dinner. It's in the living room. I'm sure it's in his bedroom too. Um, there's bottles of honey everywhere. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I went to Natural State, Natural Bridge State Park, and I met these 7 ladies here. They asked me to take a photo of them, and of course, being me, I said, "Well, if I take a photo of you, you have to take one of my cards." So they all took my card, and then I got to take a picture with them. Pretty cool. Hey, Airliner 750. It's great to see you too. Lola, hi. Good seeing you. I was just talking about these 7 women at Natural Bridge State Park. Um, they're all sisters. They were having a reunion there, and they they have 7 brothers. I feel sorry for the mother. Um, 14 kids. Wow. Anyway, I gave them my Writing for a Cure card. That was the price for me taking a group photo for him. Hey, Vicky. She sends her love too. Oh, I love you too. Very cool. Um, I talked about Massachusetts Prep a while ago, and Sandy and Sandra are both awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Um, I was at a overlook in Hogback. Is that Hogback Mountain? That's pretty cool. In Vermont. Didn't take long to get out of Massachusetts. Um, but the view there was awesome. Let's see here. What else did I do? I parked at a really nice park. That was a very nice one. And let's see. I believe it was called Oxbow. The owner there was awesome. He was what was his name? Tom Irving. I want to give him a big thanks. Tom Irving. Uh, yeah, and then I was just enjoying my ride down the road, and I saw these soapbox derby cars going down the hill, and I thought that was pretty darn cool. And then I saw a museum next door and checked it out. Um, so kids out there racing the soapbox derbies and everything, and a guy named Zippy Dirty, Derdy, Dirty. Um, he he's pretty darn cool. Um, Gave me a whole bunch of stuff to see and all kinds of neat stuff. Plus, he was telling me about the soapbox derby. It's like a national thing. I never knew that. Where in the hell is Lone Star Rider? Hey, Big O, how you doing? Y'all need to go check that link out and see if it's working for me for y'all now. Um, but I'm really close to Portland, Maine. Yes, that's where I am. Um, just south of there, I think. I think. Um, Also on that Sunday, I had problems with my air shocks. They were not holding air on my motorcycle. And, I'm thinking, oh boy, that's one more dead gum problem that I'm going to have to deal with. Um, you watch my my Acadia, not Arcadia, Acadia National Park footage. Oh, thanks. That was a short one. Where was I at the soapbox? It was. Let me pull that up here. It was. It was in Vermont. I think that was in Vermont. Let's see. No, it was in New Hampshire. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was in New Hampshire. And the New Hampshire Motorsports Museum was right there too. Let's see. Yeah, that's where I was. Yeah, the racing is very big. Yeah, it is very big. It's still going on. Vicky wants to know well, where were y'all earlier? I'm doing much, much, much better, except for I got that crud still in me that I keep coughing up every once in a while. Other than that, I feel really good. Thank you for asking. I was in Lacona, and that's when my air shocks were starting. Wouldn't hold there. I stopped at the Lacona Harley-Davidson, and they suck. They wanted to sell me about 2 feet of little bitty thin 1/8 inch tubing for $30. I said, I ain't paying $30 for a piece of plastic tubing. And I'm glad I didn't, because that wasn't the problem. I went on down and I talked to a Harley-Davidson dealership and they were open on Sundays. I don't know what's up with that, but they were. And let's see, where was that at? It was in New Hampshire. Oh, North Conway. And then they told me to go see this guy named Johnny D. Well, he wasn't open until the next morning, so I decided to stay there. And I got this awesome parking spot at a park right next to the river. Very, very cool. Are they open on Sundays there in Fort Worth? I did not know that. Anyway, that's my parking spot next to the river. Isn't that awesome? Oop, what happened there? Yeah. Yeah, very cool parking spot. It was gorgeous there. Um, well, of course, I woke up the next day and then I went over to Johnny D's and he fixed the bike in 5 minutes and didn't even charge me. Awesome. Yeah, it was very, very, very nice. And it was a beautiful sunset that night, too. Um, I think I got a picture of that, too. Yeah, I got a picture of that. Beautiful sunset. Anyway, that doesn't do it justice. Well, now it says, did you get a real bath and shower? No, not yet. It's going to be 3 nights of that. Hey, Rex, Tim Allen is in Austin tonight. Just flying. Oh, okay. Cool. No, I'm not going to go into details of what I do at the baby wipes, but baby wipe cleaning yourself with that all over is better than nothing. That's all I'm going to say. I am getting a shower tomorrow, but not tonight. I'm in another Walmart parking lot tonight, and they don't have showers there. So anyhow, yeah, had a good time with Johnny, and then I saw this really weird truck. I don't know if y'all saw this on Facebook or Instagram. Lone Star Rider doesn't bathe or shower when he's not in Texas. Ah, ha, ha, big O. Yes, I did. Look at this truck. Now, this is not a pun, but when I saw the truck as I drove by, I did a double take. You go, what the hell? And you go back there and you take a look. And I couldn't get anybody to tell me the story there at the dealership about the truck. Anyhow, it actually runs. I know that. They go, yeah, it drives. And you can tell where the rear part is because the red lights are in the headlights for the stoplights. So anyway, I thought that was cool. Stopped and saw the, let's see, across the state line to Maine. So I've been in Maine mostly the rest of this week. And let's see. Let's see. When was I sick? I was sick. I was sick all day that day, basically, when I came into Maine. I stopped at this place called Beth's Kitchen, and it was in Brigton, Maine, and I went to the newspaper there, and they actually did an interview on me, which I posted on Facebook. Very cool. And Eric, I cannot say his last name. Grub Branson, something like that. Anyway, he told me to go over eat at Beth's Kitchen Cafe, which I did, and I had this Cuban sandwich. It was awesome. And the guy that was waiting on me, Connor Smith, was the son of the owner, and he gave me a really nice care package with a sandwich in it, apples, dessert, a whole bunch of stuff in there. It was really nice of him. Thank you very much, Connor. You're awesome. Yeah. Um, and you know what? It was perfect because I ate it the next day at the hotel because I was not feeling good all day that day. Let's see. Oh, and before I got to the hotel, these guys flagged me over. I was at a light. The guy right there, let's see. Yeah, that guy right there, he flags me over and tells me to come on over to the pub over there, which I thought was pretty funny. Uh, let's see what did I miss here. Baby White is an Italian shower. Dr. Doolittle's truck. Is that what that is? I don't know. Um, anyway, the guys at Black and Tan there, his name is Chris Shaw, is the owner. He's a cop, and he has to put the business name in his wife's name because cops can't own bars. I don't know why. Why not? Uh, high pre- Anyway, and Fred Zakaski, both them guys are long time friends. Uh, he also fixed me up a burger and fries to go. Yeah, because I was sick. But the reason he flagged me over was is that he makes trailers for motorcycles, and he wanted to see mine. So I thought that was quite funny. So I got a free dinner out of it, and they're absolutely nice guys. I had a nice conversation, even though I was feeling like crap. Um, prep for it. Prep for it. Prep for it. I don't know why you're doing that, Papa. Oh, prep for it. Hey, hi. Nice to see you. Glad you could take a nice restaurant break from your busy but important journey. Yeah, absolutely. Um, so anyway, I spent 2 days at the hotel. Um, it was I got there at 7 at night, put everything up, crashed, and I didn't wake up till like around noon the next day. And I told them at the front desk I wanted another day, and they said sure because I still didn't feel very good. So those 2 days of mostly sleep in the hotel were awesome. Okay, let's see. I found another elephant in Belfast, Maine. I thought that was kind of interesting. Um, I got a video on it, so I won't talk too much about it. I met a officer, Sergeant John Gibbs. He's a fellow rider, and also Officer Michael Rollerson. And I was asking him about the elephant on the on the top of the movie theater across the street. And they were getting ready to swear in some officers, which I thought was absolutely awesome. I've never seen that happen live. You've seen it on TV and stuff like that, but they were swearing in a new sergeant and another new officer, which was really cool. Um, and then he told me the story about the elephant up on top of the movie theater. And you'll have to see my video to find out. I'll leave you hanging. Don't leave us hanging, please. I saw this really cool mailbox or mailboxes. I thought it was cool. All this stuff is on Instagram. They got the one for the bills way up high. I thought that was pretty fun. Wondering what kind of miles per gallon you're getting when you're pulling your trailer. About 30, a little less, somewhere right in there. It's not as good without it. So, yeah, that's about what I'm getting. Um, in Brooksport, Maine, there's a bridge called Penobscot. It's Penobscot, and I'm saying it right. Yeah, but I had to ask. Awesome bridge. I thought it was really cool. It has a lookout tower up on the top. Really neat. Very, very, very cool. They need a program where I can just push these photos over and show them. I don't know. Also, there's a fort there called Knox, Fort Knox. It's not the one you keep money in. I didn't get to see a whole lot of it because it was getting late and they closed down. So, but anyway, it was pretty good. Um, Parked at a Walmart that night. Um, I met this guy named Stephen Simone, a retired police officer. I think there's a theme going on here on police officers. I don't know about you guys. Um, he's a fellow traveler. He's retired and he's going around traveling, and he watches some of our videos. He watches Nomadic Fanatic, um, and he said he was going to start watching you, Lola. I told him about you and Vicky and some other people. Um, but this guy's awesome, and I want to tell him thank you for your donation. It's amazing what you find in Walmart parking lots. Uh, Pretty darn cool. Uh, I was going to skip Acadia National Park, but I just couldn't. And my plan was to be there 2 or 3 days. Um, I was only there for a day, and I really regret not being there longer because Acadia is a gorgeous, gorgeous national park. I have it that's not even giving it great kudos on what it actually is. I did the drive around loop and stopped at a couple of spots. Um, didn't get to do everything I wanted, so I have to go back. But that is such a awesome, awesome national park. I put it up there with Yosemite and up there, even though they don't have the grand mountains like that. But um, a Cadillac Mountain is the highest point northeast, which I was up on, which was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Morning, Bandit Nev. How you doing? It's good to see you, man. Um, let's see. There's only a couple of things I've got left here. In Trenton, I had my first lobster roll. I never had a lobster roll. The lobster roll was awesome. I liked it. It's pretty good. And then everybody's going, you need to try lobster. I said, I'm going to. I got a place that I was going to. Let's see. But that didn't happen until today. Um, let's see. There's the green bass. I met a fellow firefighter and rider this morning at McDonald's. And his name is Jordy Watson. Really cool guy. Thank you for the donation, Jordy. You're you're awesome. It's greatly appreciated. He's a firefighter out of Islesburg, and there's a lot of birds out there. Like Islesburg, Waldoburg, anything like that. Islesburg Fire Department. That got to run. Good to see you. Bye, Lola. We'll see you later. I will be safe. Thanks. Appreciate it. Let's see. I passed by and I saw this place where they make prisoners make stuff to learn how to do a trade, and that was pretty cool. Very, very cool. Anyway, I had lobster today in Portland. It was pretty good. But you know what? The lobster roll I had earlier this week was awesome. It was a lot better. So I don't know what the deal was on that, but yeah. I didn't think there was anything really magic about the lobster I had, because I've had lobster before. I don't know if it was Maine lobster. Redacted. Okay, so anyway, that's my week pretty much. I'm feeling much better. Still got crud. The bike's doing pretty good. I haven't had any problems except for that air shocks, but they're fixed. And thanks for Johnny D for doing that. Anybody got any questions? There's been a couple of them here. I answered the miles per gallon thingamabobber. Did anybody go to my website and check to see if the link's working for where the hell Lone Star Rider is? Go to LoneStarRider.com. You click on it, takes you to where I am for every 10 minutes. Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? All right. The link doesn't work from your description box. Which description box, Papa? Did you go to my website? I'll fix the one in my description box. Hey, A-OK. How you doing, guys? You're catching the end of my live video here. I'm getting ready to shut things down. Thank you, Papa. That's the important part. I want to make sure it's working from my website. I'll fix the link in the description because that's an automatic thing it puts there, and I'll correct that. Where is my next stop? My next stop is, let me pull the list up here. Where my next stop is, oh, I forgot. Holy Donuts. Today, Holy Donuts. They make all their donuts out of potatoes. And they're darn good. And you can't tell that they're made from potatoes. It's pretty cool. They're here in Portland. I hear there's a place in Texas that makes donuts from potatoes. I'll have one for you. Holy donuts, Batman. I almost forgot that. I'm going to stop by the Seashore Trolley Museum. That's going to be my next stop. America's Stonehenge. It's in Salem, Salem somewhere. Going to stop by and see Long Haul Paul. He's a YouTuber. The Pink House in Michigan. Got to stop by and pick up a package in Boston. There's a sacred cod somewhere I'm supposed to stop. The grave of Grizzly Adams. Thread City Cross Bridge. Site of the first public payphone. There's a dog statue, and they did a movie on this dog, Rover, where his owner died, went into the store and was taken to the hospital, and the dog sat out there forever and ever and ever, and would come back. It's waiting on his owner forever. They put a bronze statue of Rover out there, so that's what I got down on the list so far. Anybody has suggestions for me to stop, please send them to me. You can send me emails at rexjc. Excuse me. That's at rexjc at mac.com. rexjc at mac.com. And you can send me suggestions on where I should stop if I'm there or not. So any other questions before I hop off here? Adventures. Maybe Rex can meet us at Hutchinson is in town. Yes. Yeah. Hutchinson's. Oh, I am going to be at Lollapalooza. I'm making sure I make it. Um, if you don't know what Lollapalooza is, go to Lost on Land's channel. I think you can click on the the little dots on the side of her chat, and you can check it out. Love you too, sis. Wednesday night before camping. That's going to be close, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, if I go eat barbecue before I go see Robin, I might be dead. Or maybe I'll go see Robin and then we'll go over there. I don't know. It's kind of like a little bit of a ways. Uh, need to let me know what time. Oh, at night. All right. I'll see what I can do about being there. Yeah, that's I thought that. I think Robin has other things in mind besides barbecue. So, anyhow, all right, guys. Any other questions? When am I headed back south? I missed that question. Sorry. Um, I am headed back south now. I'm when I left Acadia National Park, I've been heading south. So I am heading south now. I'll be heading west around the Pennsylvania area and stuff like that. Got some more YouTubers to meet out there. Love you too, BJ. Betty Joe. Yeah, I'm still a little stuffed. I still got that crud there. Just got to get rid of it. Thanks, Bandy Neb. You're awesome. All of you are awesome. Thank you for your support. I appreciate every one of you. Thanks, guys. Catch y'all on the road.